There was a very famous author named Jasmine who had written quite a few best-selling horror novels. All of the critics praised her talent for plot twists and surprise endings. She received a large amount of fan mail every day, and some budding authors even sent her manuscripts in the hopes that she would help them get their work published. While Jasmine took pleasure in responding to letters from her fans, she took even more pleasure in stealing the ideas of amateur writers. If she came across a manuscript with a great idea for a scary story, she would use it in one of her own books and deny the author any credit. Then, in order to hide her theft, she pulled some strings with her friends in the publishing industry to make sure that the original author never got anything published in the future. One day, Jasmine received a new manuscript in the mail. It was bound in a beautiful hardcover book. She read the first chapter and felt that she knew how the story would end. As she continued reading, she became more and more certain that she could guess the twist ending. It was growing late, but she wanted to finish reading the manuscript to see whether or not she was right. When Jasmine came to the final chapter, she realized that the last few pages of the book were stuck together. Anxious to read further, she pulled the pages apart. She felt increasingly tired, but she still kept reading. Finally, she came to the end of the book. It was exactly the twist ending she had anticipated. The husband had hanged himself just as his wife was committing suicide in the next room. Jasmine made a mental note to steal the idea and use it in her next story. Just then, she noticed that after the words "the end," there was a little handwritten comment from the author. It read, "I already know that you're planning to steal the ideas in this story. I know because you did the exact same thing to me the last time I sent you a manuscript. You published it under your own name and didn't give me any credit. You ripped me off and blacklisted me in the industry. Nobody will accept my novels anymore, and I will never again be able to publish anything I write. You have ruined my life, and now I am going to have my revenge. You had to pull apart the back pages in order to read this, didn't you? Well, those pages contained a poison, arsenic, to be precise. Are you feeling tired? That's normal. It's one of the symptoms of arsenic poisoning. Soon your heartbeat will get slower and slower until it eventually stops permanently. Don't bother trying to call an ambulance. You'll be dead before they arrive. You have already been exposed for too long. Goodbye, Jasmine. Some twist endings can be very hard to predict.